The sight screen range, as I say, over the years has sort of built depending on what clubs' needs are. The standard polypropylene sight screen with a galvanised metal frame are 4.5 metres high, and we do a 4 metre wide and a 5 metre wide. They've both got overlaps, so if you did want to put them together, which a lot of clubs do these days, they want to have two at each end, there's no gap in the middle. So yeah, again, we've just tried to provide a range where if people want two at each end, they can buy 2 metres. If they want a 5 metre, they can buy a 5 metre. And then we've introduced the roller mesh sight screen, which can be rolled up and down, which is good for club use. Some people that sort of parks and things like that, they want to use. So yeah, again, just tried to hit different price points and tried to make it so it fits the club's needs, really. We've made the lats so they're removable. So at the end of every season, as a minimum, they get taken out. So that avoids that whole winter period where they're likely to get blown over. And also, we also say in sort of windy areas throughout the summer when the wind gets a bit much, just whip a few of them out so the wind can blow through. I don't think you're ever going to get to a scenario where you can turn around and say that we can build something light enough that somebody can move and the wind will never blow it over, hence why we've gone down this route. And it tends to work quite well. The plastic lats we sell as extras, as spares as well, so if they do get damaged in 4, 5, 6 years' time, we can just send another pack of lats out. And with the frame being galvanised, pretty much you've got a long-standing product there that's going to last, you know, a good 10, 12 years, or as long as you look after it. We have, you know, looked at things like, you know, wheels to us, they're what move the sight screen, so clearly there's no point in skimping on that kind of thing. So we use a 16-inch steel-centred rubber crumb wheel. It's got a greasing point on it, so if the cricket clubs do keep that nice and greased, it will keep lubricated and keep moving. We do, again, we've got some tips on the website that shows people how to do this, and if you do that, you know, they're going to move really freely, and we think we've got a nice balance between something that's easy to move and also substantial and does a good job. You know, for what it's for, really, seeing, you know, the ball behind the bowler's arm. The 4 metre screen, we found more and more cricket clubs want 2 at each end, so we had to then develop an overlap so they could put them next to each other. As I said, we've got a 5 metre screen. If somebody wanted something, a single screen on its own that's a little bit wider, just give you that extra metre, we've done that. And then the mesh screen that obviously rolls up and down like a curtain, which, you know, schools, some club grounds, some park grounds, that's what they want as well, something that's out of the way. So yeah, we think we've hit the market with the 3 products that, you know, pretty much covers everybody's eventuality, really. Depending on what people want, we think we've hit the price points. There's not, you know, cost effective wise, there's not much out there that's, you know, below us in price, but also in quality with the wheels, as I just described, with the galvanised frame, with a heavy duty base, with the full bracing bars at the back that go right the way up to the top. And also, we've developed them this year so they're hinged. So if the cricket club do take them down at the end of the year, you haven't got somebody standing on the top of a ladder. You know, you can literally just push them up. So we have sort of looked at different bits, and we think we've got it now. We think we're about there. We have various different unique selling points for our sight screens. You know, things like the wheels, the bracing bars, the heavy duty frame. So yeah, we're always looking to sort of develop them, and all 3 of them have got their own sort of unique selling points. Certainly on the sight screens, as I just mentioned, the wheels are a big thing. That's always something you've really got to look at. You know, if your wheels don't work, then your sight screen's not going to move. We've also looked at the weight of the base. Our base is you know, a lot heavier than some of our competitors. We've also looked at the length of the bracing bar. You know, that wants to go right the way up to the top, otherwise you'll find that the wind will in time sort of bend the uprights. And just generally trying to look for that little bit more quality, and also with things like the videos on the website, just be able to explain that to people. You know, as I just described with the covers, it's something where you go and look at buyers in the sight screen, you probably don't know where to start. You know, have a look at those videos, see the different things, you know, compare them to other products out there, and you'll see that, you know, it's a good quality product for the money you're paying.